G'day all, Ben McMahon here, just with a bit of an overview out of Inverell, the 15th of July. 1,700 cattle, 5,500 sheep and lambs in a strong market right the way through. Cattle job first, best of heavy bulls out to sort of 335 or 40 cents. The middle run of the bulls 280 to 90 and just north of $3, and still lighter store condition type bulls still making mid twos to 270 or 80 even. So a good time to get out of a few of those older bulls and into a young bull with a fair few sales coming up in the next month or two. Best of the cows, 362 cents for some good big weighty cows, but 50 to 55 and 60 pretty consistently for those real good heavy big cows. So that's 15 or 18 cents better. The middle run of the cows, last week we saw a lot of those middle run cows sort of making 295 out to 305 or 10 in places. Probably not a heap of change, maybe 5 better in places, but probably the class of the cow a bit too. Store cows 260 or 70 cents. Might have been 280 for a cow that'd go either way a little bit. You can put it back into the paddock or killer, and a few lighter cows at 230 40 cents. So cow job all very positive. Steers and bullocks, best of the heavyweight sort of steers, late threes, to a touch over $4 in places for the black ones. But yeah, the feeder steers, not a heap of feeder steers to quote, but did see a pen of black steers make 450 or 60 cents with weight, so that job firm. Crossbred feeders, not a heap there to quote, but they weren't jumping over each other to get them. Late threes to a touch over 4. Then the likes of the lighter trade weight steers, a touch over $4 there too. The black steers, there were a handful of restock of black steers. I see the pen of about 16 or 18 of them. They made $4.82, I want to say, for probably a touch over 300 kilos, but not a heap of those steers there either. And the little lightweight fellas, lightweight steers, sort of $4.20 or 30 for any type of breed really. The heifers, grown heifers with teeth, probably not a hell of a lot more than the cow job. 360s and 65s, I guess, for 4 or 6 tooth kill body. But if they were back in teeth, milks, 2s, or even an odd 4, they probably jumped up to the 370 or 75 mark. Into the lighter weight feeder heifers, the black ones 380, coloured ones 350, 60, 70. So all pretty positive there. The lightweight heifers probably still look a bit of value, $3.10 to $3.20 or 30. So probably still a bit of shopping there. Over to the sheep and lambs. A good run of sheep, heavy sheep there, and a good run of lambs too, heavyweight lambs off grain and crop and the likes. Best of the mutton probably to mid 200s, but a lot of those good heavyweight merino sheep, 200 to $210, $220. So a few lighter weight sheep, still 140, 50, $60. So the mutton job fully firm. The lambs, we had some good big heavy lambs there, sort of 60 to 64 kilos, all around that 318 or 20 out to $340. A bit more skin and a little less yield, still late 200, mid to late 200s at 55 kilos or the likes. Some good merino lambs there, 60 kilos with a bit of skin, out to $280. So overall fully firm there. We did have a few Dorper lambs there, sort of 52 kilos. They made out to $270. In places there may have been a little bit of value in the lighter weight Dorpers that just didn't have the finish. 42 or 4 kilos for probably $160 to $70. So overall, not a lot of restock of lambs there really to quote. But yeah, all a positive day out of Inverell, and hopefully we can get a few rain changes coming in the next week or two and keep things ticking along, keep the season going well. Thank you. Have a good day.